Folks, welcome back to another episode of Cards in a Box. On this episode of Cards in a Box, we are going to look at a small Magic collection that came to the store here. We have this new, BGS 7 PSA 8 graded toilet paper and kind of paper towels, light played condition, kind of some fraying on the corners. We have an outer generic cardboard box that did not have any stop tape use. You can tell by how smooth it is. You got a little flickety flaky, little fondling area over here. So folks, sit back today as Rudy rambles and rants about a weird batch of cards. Some cards are obvious, some are I was not aware they had value. Yes, Rudy, cards besides the reserve list still contain value. Whoa! Don't tell anybody. Let's do a little looky-loo here. I still think Cursed Scroll represents Tempest, not Scroll Rack, but that's just my opinion. The old kitty cat monster. Memory jar, coats. You know, I'm gonna say it, folks. I'm gonna say it. Modern is showing signs of life. I said it. It's showing, it's coming off life support. It's starting to show signs of life. I've been saying that for a while. I joke about Modern's the speed bump and the Chick-fil-A drive-thru, but I'm warning you all, there is a very real chance that Modern is going to stage a comeback. So when I see cards like these staples from the old Modern era and all these, I think this is which one? We got a Double Masters, which one is this? Modern Masters 2015. All right, so we got some old school here, Sliver Lord, iconic. Tudor, again, this is one of those non-reserved lists, but original versions are sought after. Same thing, Horn of Greed. Fetchies, you know, I know they're about to be reprinted. Enemy fetches are going on. I don't believe the Allied. I think it's just the 5 enemy, but I don't know the answer to that. If I was designing Modern Horizons 2, making it super expensive, I would put all 10. I'd go Allied in it, but what do I know? I don't even know how to play Magic the Pikachuing. All right, so we got ourselves one little international regular collector's edition card. Looks like about light played. You got a little fraying. This guy's had a little love, little love down there in the basement. You got a little. Puts the lotion in the basket. Little love on a Wednesday. Okay. One little revised duel. We got a nice cradle. Definitely been battled a few times in the old real world. Never gets tired seeing those bad boys. And then we got, see, some of these weird things. These are interesting cards here. Look at these Portal cards. Portal and Portal Second Ages. No P3K. That's original. I believe that's second Portal. Oh, it doesn't say. That's right. These old Tudors, they're cool, man. Look how awesome that chick looks. Like, look at the green and the colored paint. Like, that's neat. Anyways, Grim Tudor, excellent artwork. There's little Rudy right there trying to be cool in the future. I like them as collectibles. I don't like them as long-term, like, investable, growing vehicles. Mana Drain, Mana Crypts. Okay, again, remember, folks, I'm telling you, I'm starting to notice lately, there seems to be a little uptick. We got a little uptick off the basement floor here on Modern cards. Keep an eye out. I'm not sure. I've never owned one of these. We have an Imperial Seal, the old P3K, but this is the foil Judge promo. I've never held one of these before, and I have to admit, in person, they look really nice. This is actually really, really nice. Well-preserved, double-sleeved. Very nice. That's cool. Like, see, cards like this, I don't actively seek out, but when I do big deals, like, I love cards like this. There is a little Rudy, maybe I should do another video of that. I think I did one a couple years ago. If you guys want to see that, let me know. I did a video a couple years ago where I put all my promo cards. I have a huge section of like 3,000-4,000 promo cards from all the years. Some Judge promos, F&M promos, the old player rewards. I have a weird section. I've even got, I don't know. I don't even know. Anyways, if you guys want to see that with all the new stuff, let me know. That'd be a fun little video. Revised, we've talked about a million times. Jewel Lotus. I was wrong. It's not $20 a card because Wizards decided to pull a fast one and say, hey, watch this. We're going to make it so hard to get, and then we're not going to allow anyone to get collector boxes. We're going to maintain that price. Hold that line. Yeah, so I'm going to, by the time you watch this video, that's probably already going to be sold, but cool. I'm going to dump that. Ren and Stimpy, Modern Horizons 1, obviously not going to be reprinted in Modern Horizons 2. I believe they said almost none of the cards in Modern Horizons 1 are being reprinted in Modern Horizons 2. But again, I could be just making that up because I read that in a toilet paper roll in the public bathroom. I'm not really sure because I thought like was it Force Indication? They said they're not going to reprint any of those in the second one, right? All right, so we got some Allied, Cons, Enemy, OG, Original Zen, Allied, Cons, Allied, Cons. So we got some fetches, Enemy, Original Zen, little ding at the top there. Modern Masters 2017 reprint version, Cons, Rudy's a con. Original Zen. Remember, original, believe it or not, this is one of those really interesting examples where people actually prefer the Modern Masters reprint to the original printing of Zendikar. Mostly because of the hollow foil stamp. No joke. No, I have seen Modern Master reprint versions sell for more most of the time than the original. One of the rarest bizarre examples of reprints being worth more than originals. So OG, we got cons, we got OG again on Zen, OG Zen. Okay, I'll bring it up. So we got Elf Shaman. I know it's already 5 minutes in the video. 90% of people already clicked off. I'm going to be straightforward with everyone. Jumpstart is something I've been paying attention to. And I got like 2 cases put aside for future box opening videos. And if we are able to get more in the future, I'm going to start just kind of putting them all aside. Jumpstart, it's been a year, folks. The supply is never getting fixed. Cards like the Elf, I would not be buying into these things for $100, $200 a card. Be very, very careful. Yes, it's a powerful, great card. Yes, it's going to get reprinted. Yes, it's eventually going to be in a secret lair. Yes, it's going to be in Triple Masters Chalupa Party version. Just be very careful on some of the singles in Jumpstart. But I'm telling you all right now, Jumpstart as a sealed product, it's going to get the Rudy 5-star long-term approval, man. I'm starting to really be very bullish on that because I thought for sure Jumpstart would be corrected by now. And it's clearly not going to happen. All right, Mox Diamond, $1,000 card. We know the will going to be 500 to 1,000. Same thing, same thing. 3 visits. We got a P3K over here. Guess which one's Rudy? Nope, not the cool-looking people. Nope, not the beautiful person. I am the wooden stick in the background. P3K. That's I got to revisit P3K. There's too much to say. We got some Stronghold and Legacy stuff we talked about many times. We got a couple pretty rough-looking. Pretty rough-looking revised dualies. We got some, looks like some heavy played stuff here. Yikes, he's pretty. But you know what? It shows it's been loved. It's been loved. So we got some more revised duels to add to the Rudy Vault. I get more questions on Gilded Drake than I do Mox Diamonds and Grims. This is the card that people ask me about more than anything because this one's had a harder percentage move than any of these guys. You want my honest opinion? I don't think it's a bubble. Buyer beware. I know, right? It's one of the cards that everybody knew Grim, everybody knew Sliver Queen was a home run from the beginning. This is one of those bizarre Baghdad examples where for most of the card's life at the beginning, it was not the chase card. So it's a very interesting example. So yeah, I think it's going to hold. Rudy the Purple Elephant, it's a great card. I don't want to, you guys know I love the Hollow, $500,000 card. I've been building a position of that for years. Wheel, we know. Force of Rudy, we know. Reflecting Pool, be careful on that bad boy. He's not reserve list, been reprinted. Ancient Tomb, again, original version's nice, it'll hold value, but I don't see long-term huge returns or growth. Maze of Rudy, original version can have value, but again, original arts and original version from this 4 Horsemen set will maintain value and do a little bit, but be very careful on that. Wasteland, same thing. This thing's been reprinted. Oh, yikes, this is it's actually got crease marks in the top there. Be real careful with, speculating on cards like that. Stronghold here. I'm sorry, from Stronghold. The Stronghold from Stronghold. I believe this is technically reserve list. It wasn't one of my tier 1 favorites, but I believe this is one of those cards that a couple people have been buying for many years. I was not one of them. I only have maybe a playset or 2. This is one that's probably going to continue to do very well. Just keep that in mind. Now, this individual actually had some secret layers, so I actually got to hold these things. Just so everybody knows, yes, I did end up doing that big. I'll do a follow-up video eventually. I got to move them all, inventory them all, and I did buy out all those secret layers, so I've got like 1,000 secret layers and sealed cases and boxes, but pretty wild card. They don't even look like Magic cards, but they're neat. They look cool. I think I'm missing one. I think this one's supposed to have 5. Oh well. And we got some Bob Ross action over here. It is a secret layer. Are these all Bob Ross? Bob Ross, I guess, yeah. So all the Bob Ross lands, is that all of them? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, the Evolving Wilds. Cool, okay. So we got a full Bob Ross set there. Shelter's Alt is a From the Vault card. That'll go in my From the Vault excess area. Mr. T with the fresh haircut. Always spicy. I think it's a secret layer version, right? Yeah, the little hidden card. We got a couple little, I think 2 of the 3. I think I'm missing one of these secret. Golly, those look nice. Holy cow. All right, so then I'll go a little quicker on this rest of it. The rest of the stuff's not as exciting here. By the way, people always forget Flusterstorm was reprinted in Modern Horizons 1 as a rare. Isn't that crazy? A lot of people don't even there's there's the iconic Masters version. Isn't that crazy? A lot of people don't talk about Mana Confluence. God, that was the original OG Journey in the Knicks version. Okay, I'll comment. I get asked about triomes all the time. I love it. I'm a huge bull. Very bullish, very positive, very aggressive on Ikoria long term. Ikoria will be the next to be heading out of print with Theros here in core, and I'm telling you all right now, Ikoria long term, it's a 2020 set. Ikoria first edition with the old Godzilla virus card has been apparently getting bought out and being pushed back up. I'm telling you all right now, Ikoria, I wouldn't be buying out just one card. Take the mutual fund approach. Sealed boxes of Ikoria are going to be gold. Original first edition Ikoria with the virus Godzilla, I'm telling you all, those boxes are going to be 500 plus. Make fun of me. Go ahead. All right, City of Ass, whatever. Strip mine. You can strip on a Wednesday. Some of these don't underestimate the value of these, by the way. But these are a lot of modern staples. Some of their EDH Commander, but I just see modern cards and all these things. We got a Commander over here. We got ourselves a Time Spiral before. We got some infamous traps from OG Zendikar. A lot of modern cards here. Stifle, original, back in the day, Border. We got the Sphinx from Iconic. We got Necro from actually 5th or 6th edition. 97. I think that's 5th edition reprint, white bordered. Glimpse, Kamigawa, Guardian. I think that's Guilds. More Commander. Let's see here. Born of the Gods era. Let's see what we got here. See, a lot of these are just mid-range weird cards that I usually just sell. We got some Thoughtseize, been reprinted a million times. M14, what a good year, man. God, those core sets back then were so good. A lot of these are really cool, especially these sliver cards, man. We got a nice little, God, those old school foil. Beautiful as always. All right, people are going to ask me to comment on the Mox. I get comments about the Mox Ambers, the Mox Tees. Mox is writing, if this card didn't have the word Mox, nobody would care. It's writing the name Mox. And I do think they will continue to do well in the future. Keep in mind, there's going to be eventually a Secret Lair Moxins. I'm telling you, there'll be a bunch of Mox from Secret Lair. There's going to be reprints of these in quadruple masters. Very limited upside. Looks like the Slivers, fancy foil deck. Beautiful card, though. More Slivers. M14 Slivers. Bunch of, oh, wow, they're all M14 Slivers. Oh, my goodness. Get some cats. See, now we're going to go back into these modern cards. So I'm on the fence if I'm going to dump all these things by the time you guys watch this video, or if I should hold some of these modern cards. Because some of these things, if modern has a resurgence, oh, the infamous summer from M20. God, by the way, have you seen the price of M20 boxes? Holy smokes. M17, or MM20, Modern Masters 2017. Scars, one of my favorite sets of all time. Time Spiral, Modern Horizons, Echo. Shaman, infamous from RTR. Modern Horizons, New Phyrexia Birthing Pod, infamous modern card. Mystical Tutor, first time we had a Tutor reprint in modern times, when we had that Eternal Masters Reflection, great original printing. Thalia, original Dark Ascension printings and all of those. More Thoughtseize. We got the nice little banner over here from, what was it, Ixalan? Yeah, I think, or is that the board game Ixalan? Mirage, some old cards. Onslaught, Mana Echoes. I don't believe anything from Onslaught is actually reserve list, but man, that is I'm surprised it hasn't had the reprint hammer yet. All right, so we got more Tutors. Of course, we got Oko over here. Again, cards like this, the modern cards, like Noble Hierarch, where these things have really become really, really cheap. Like, I don't even think I would rather keep these Noble Hierarchs in these collections because I'm not willing to sell them for 10, 15 bucks. I remember selling Hierarchs for 50 bucks a piece during the modern craze. I can't stomach the idea of dumping Hierarchs for $10 on eBay or something and netting like $7 for. No, I'd rather keep the card. And see, that's the thing, folks. Remember, there's a point in everything where people just start to say to themselves, you know what, screw it, I'm going to keep the card. All right, infamous War of the Spark finale. Chalice, of course, we got different versions. We got Old School Original, we got Modern Masters reprint, we got Old School, we got Aether. All right, so we got a couple shocks. Let's see, RTR shocks. Let's see here, Godless, we got all kinds. Let's see, Gatecrash shocks, Guilds, back to Gatecrash, Guilds, Allegiance, and Guilds. Let's see here, all right. Tainted Old School Odyssey card. So I get questions on this all the time. All the time. I'll be very blunt with everyone up front. I need to do a video. I've been expanding into uncut sheets. I got a lot of different uncut sheets. I got to show you guys my uncut sheet of these mystery cards. I gotta do it's at the frame shop now. It's being framed professionally and everything, so I don't have it with me. I would not pay full retail price on eBay for these cards right now because the prices are all over the map. Speculators are trying to guess what they're worth. It's all over the place, especially the sliver ones. You know, I know they're expensive. At least they're trying to be expensive. Sold prices at those prices are very few and far between. Be very careful speculating on those things. All right, again, Caverns, original OG Avacyn Caverns. You got double Ultimate Masters Caverns, Avacyn Caverns. Look at these Caverns. Like, if this was a couple years ago, something like this would be, I'd be freaking out going, dude, I could sell these for like $90 a card. You know, but that's, the world, modern has just been so rough. That's what I'm saying. Certain cards, like Cavern of Souls, has got to be, in my opinion, one of the most ridiculous, powerful land cards ever made. No, John, I put this card up there. Like, look at, just seriously, take a moment and reflect. I mean, if you're playing an elf deck, a goblin deck, a sliver deck, and you name your main archetype or whatever your theme is of your deck, it doesn't come into play tap. That's my big thing. You get colorless, and then you get any color for the theme of your deck that you're built. I mean, it's just ridiculous, man. And if you're casting a spell that's not that theme, you still get the colorless. It's flipping ridiculously powerful. It just blows my mind. Vials, very infamous from the original printings there. God, Aether Vials from original, man. These things, just, again, these modern cards used to be so expensive. Like, dude, Aether Vials were $50 a piece as an uncommon back. It was this Dark Steel, Fifth Dawn. It was nuts. And now, what are these things? $10? $8? Maybe $5 net shipping and fees? I'd rather keep the card. All right, so we got more. We're back to some Shockies. RTRs, Gate Crash. Hey, Tomb of Rudy. Yeah, you never know what that guy's going to do. Some of these Sliver Hive, same thing. M15, by the way, very iconic. M15 is aged like fine wine, man. Very difficult to get sealed product of that. It's almost impossible to find. For some reason, they haven't reprinted a lot of cards from M15. I don't know why. Again, Wizards will reprint the same flipping card 4 times in 2 years, from a core set to Jumpstart to a mystery box. But then there's cards they will never reprint. It's just the weirdest. I don't understand them ever. Caracas, I can't believe how cheap that is. That just blows my mind. Surgical, same thing. Modern staple. I think that one finally moved up, and it might have come back down. Coco, for those of you who were around 5 years ago, I don't really want to talk about it. It's such a sore topic. We got more slivers over here. Look at all these slivers, man. Epic, man. M15 sliver, MH1 sliver, flipping Future Sight, Planar Chaos. Great cards. Again, some of those modern cards are starting to move back up, but I'm still... Okay, people want me... People are going to ask about it if I don't say something. All right. Fierce Guardianship. This is the reprint from... Is that... Anyways, the Commander 2020 Fierce Guardianship is an amazing card. It's worth a lot. It's going to hold because it's a good card. People want the card. I like the card. Same thing with Force and Negation. Now, Force and Negation, I guarantee you, well, I can't say the G word. I don't think it's going to be reprinted anytime soon. I think this sucker's going to head over $100. And it's going to continue to push up Modern Horizon original booster boxes to 400 plus. Same thing with these Commander 2020. As Commander 2020 gets older and older, this sucker is going to continue to grow. But, big, giant, enjoyable booty. I'm going to tell you all. These both will be reprinted. They will be in quadruple Rudy Taco Step Bro Washington Machine remasters. They will be in Secret Lair of your Step. It's just going to be very, very careful. Buy it to have a play set if you want it. Then be very careful with those things. Kozilek, oh, it's been doing pretty good. Petals, cool. Recruiter, again, certain cards just don't get reprinted. Great card, going to continue to be strong until they reprint it. Thorn, same thing, great card. Mr. T's Protection, infamous Commander card, 2017, I was going to say 18. Great cards that are doing well and going up in Modern. I know all kinds of influence, but the point is, be careful. They are reprint targets. Reanimate, great cards. Arena, again, another card's been doing well. Be very careful. Now, a lot of chatter on VIP Double Masters. I haven't made any updated videos on VIP Double Masters, but it depends on the sway of the taco flavor. I change my opinion on these VIP things. There's days I love them, and I want to go to the market and just buy them all. There's other days I'm like, oh God, it's toxic. I haven't made up my mind, sorry. Again, more Commander cards. Demonic, Old School Ice Age, too many exist to really be excited. Got all kinds of Dominaria, Avacyn, great, beautiful art from Therese. God, that woman, I don't know much about the chick, but man, she is talented. Origins, Doors, great cards. Hey, Oracle, looking at the balls, great. Assassin's Trophy, infamous. Again, you got to be careful with all those. They are going to get reprinted. You got to be careful, man. Investing or holding, or you can't hodl too many of these things. You will get crushed, bro. All right, God card, Sphere, great cards. Carpet of Flowers, there's been some chatter on that. It's an uncommon. There's a lot more than you realize out there. Let's see, Commanders. We got Old School over here, the Legions era. We got more Infamous Rights. We got, let's see, Looms. Grand Abolisher, great M12 card. Great card. Dockside Extortionist, very powerful. M-Core. I'm sorry, M-Core. Commander 2019. And Rivals for the old Dino Man. Crucible, very infamous card. Oracle of Mool Taco, very cool. Let's see here. Just a lot of these things, especially these conspiracy cards, dude, these are like 20, 30, 40 bucks a pop, man. So again, we're starting to see signs of inflation of back onto some of these things. Original Portal card, M21 card, still very, very cheap. Divining Top. We got, Ristic Study's been actually doing pretty good lately. Same thing with some of these old tender cards. We got Sylvans. We got actually more Modern Horizons in a pack. So fun little journey to go through there. So as you guys can see, I'm turning the corner on how I feel about Modern. Modern, it's starting to become a situation where it's so cheap and so attractive for so long. Like a lot of these Modern staples, I'm actually thinking by the time you watch this, I may not sell most of them. I think I might start holding some because again, I'm not going to sell, dude, like Noble High Art prices and some of these prices and like certain slivers and some of those Modern cards were just so, I mean, Cavern of Souls, man, almost $100 back in the, like they have depreciated so much. There's just a point where I'd rather just keep the cards, you know? So I wanted to lay that out there. Hope you all enjoyed it. I gotta do some follow-up videos. Let me know in the comments. I don't know how many people, for only the hardcore Rudy fans, which are probably like 1.3 people and a midget and a hot chick, are probably still watching. So for the record, if you want me to do a follow-up video on Portal 3 Kingdoms or that old Portal 3 Kingdom PSA 10 set I bought, and also on the promos, the foil promos, is that something I can revisit? I can go pull those from the Rudy Vault and actually get them back out. It's been years since I've even looked at them. We've done a video on them. It might be interesting to revisit, thousands of promo cards from years ago compared to where things are now. Same thing with the P3K when I bought that whole PSA 10 set. I think it might be an interesting thing to revisit now that the world has changed so much. So other than that, what a time to be alive, ladies and gentlemen. You are going to continue to see things that are going to rock your little brain every day. Welcome to the future.